Thank you, Chairman Thompson, my always friend. Mr. Speaker, Madam Speaker, our country is experiencing an unbelievable crisis at our southern border. In August alone, the United States Customs and Border Protection encountered over 200,000 migrants at the U.S.-Mexico border, which was a 317% increase from August of last year. Let me repeat that one more time. A 317% increase from just one single year ago. President Biden has prioritized reversing effective Trump-era border policies, such as Remain in Mexico policy, and most notably, the border wall. They were working. We literally have tons of building materials, all of which have been bought and paid for by the hard-working men and women, American taxpayers, sitting in the desert collecting dust because President Biden cares more about trying to be politically stylish than he does implementing policies to protect and strengthen our America, which we love so much. Is President Biden requiring these migrants to show proof of vaccination? The answer is no. Are they being tested for COVID-19? The answer is no. Or are they being tested for other deadly viruses? The answer is no. Americans are still unable to return to their normal ways of life, but yet hundreds of thousands of illegal immigrants are allowed to breach and break through the border and infect our nation. How does that make sense? How can any one individual American make any sense or understand that? Drug cartels are recruiting and using children as drug mules. They are sexually abusing women, and they're responsible for bringing enough fentanyl into America to kill every man, woman, and child at least 10 times over. And we read it in the headlines. This is unlike anything we have ever seen before in our America, yet this administration continues to leave this border wide open. Again, how does it make sense? How can we understand it? How can we believe it? The Border Patrol is on track to encounter more migrants this year than it has in any year prior. In fiscal year 2021, roughly 10,000 migrants with criminal records were detained at the southern border. This is no joke. This is a real tragedy for America. And the former Border Patrol chief has also stated that our border control is encountering known and suspected terrorists at a level that we have never, ever seen before. This is no joke. This is the real world in which we live in now in America. There are serious shortages among Border Patrol agents, and somehow congressional Democrats and the administration are making zero efforts to address them. They fail to recognize the severity of the issue, or even admit that there is an issue to begin with. And again, it's no joke. These men and women are putting their lives in danger. Half the time, they don't even have the backup that they should. I remember when I went to the border and saw them encountering all types of dangerous situations, not a single backup sometime. How can we do that to our American men and women in law enforcement? Make no mistake about it. I don't want anybody to think otherwise. Make no mistake, this is the worst border crisis that we have ever experienced in America. President Biden is actively destroying our country and our way of life by not taking this crisis seriously at all. But he should, and I'll say it again, it's no joke. It's the real thing. Mr. Speaker, Ms. Speaker, God help us all. We must save our country, and I yield back.